Staff at Darwin's Dondale Youth Detention Centre narrowly prevented the suicide death in custody of a detainee last week following a series of other violent incidents. The union representing officers says a crisis has redeveloped at the troubled centre, but the government says detention incidents are reducing.
The Territory Government says it's improved detention conditions since the Royal Commission reported last year, with more education, recreation and staff training programmes.
We have significantly increased the budget, the recruitment and the employment of staff within Territory families.
But the ABC has learned there have been a series of serious incidents over the last week. They include staff only just preventing a teenage girl from suiciding.
We were aware of the young person's distress and we were providing 15-minute observations.
There was also a riot in which detainees got onto the roof. Recent assaults on staff include injuries with a broomstick and an iron pole.
It's been at crisis point for quite a while now and it needs to get fixed.
None of the incidents were revealed by the government during a day in front of the Parliamentary Estimates Committee last week. The union is warning there are often not enough staff to run Dondale safely and that low morale has contributed to resignations and absenteeism.
There's low staffing, they're having to put managers in on the floor and on weekends.
That's an assertion the department denies.
There is no understaffing. We work with our team, we're a part of our team. So when we're there on weekends, it's actually about building morale.
The union says detainees have been unable to leave their cell blocks at times for activities.
You can't have that sort of pressure on staff and the kids themselves and expect good outcomes.
They are receiving programs, recreation and so forth within their accommodation blocks due to damage that's been caused to our infrastructure.
We employed 54 additional youth officers, for example, so we are taking action. Unfortunately, something that has been plaguing the Territory for decades cannot be fixed overnight.
The views between government and staff on whether detention conditions are improving are poles apart. The government says the number of violent incidents has reduced from 83 between April and June last year to 63 in the same period this year.
We've got a long way to go and the improvements are very slight and very slow.
The government says the Children's Commissioner can visit the detention centre unannounced at any time. Jane Bardon, ABC News.